Glitch City, 2070X AD. A city that shouldn't exist, a tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been effective nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stand the White Knights, who ensure that a corrupt government's laws are... And I already messed it up. Here, brutality in all its forms is an everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Some look for ways to escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of the glass. On a small road just seconds away from Main Street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the HAL A of the BTC certified barcode VA-11. But that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. A small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. And it's here where this story unfolds. Welcome, everyone, to a very special series on my channel. Actually, on my YouTube channel. This is a very special one that I've been waiting to do for months, and I've actually done it before you guys are watching it. I'm actually filming this one back in October. It is currently mid-October at the time of me recording this episode, and that is because these are not Twitch streams, as you can see. These are all going to be YouTube streams, because the way this game works, it is a visual novel about working as a bartender and listening to the customers and making them drinks and hearing them stories, but it goes based on, like, the story follows, like, actual days, like day one of you're in the bar at December 11th or December 12th or what have you. I'm gonna have to remember the actual names, but yeah, I'll have to look it up after this. But so a lot of people who are fans of this game, because this is an indie game, but it has a huge cult following with people, including myself. They've started a tradition where they do daily Valhalla, where you play the corresponding in-game day on the actual day of. And since the game takes place in December, people play it in December, like you play like the Christmas day in the game on Christmas, you play December 26th day on December 26th, and so on. I have wanted to play this game on stream. It's weird to play a game that I mentioned this in my Free House's 5th anniversary stream. It's always very weird to play a game that I know very well compared to a game that I don't. It's a very different experience, but I wanted to do, just to make things interesting for streaming, I wanted to do the same thing here. Where every day, where I'm going to be making pre-recorded streams of every single in-game day in this game, and then with YouTube, thanks to like all the Premiere function and stuff, I'm going to upload each day one of these pre-recorded streams as like an episodic release. So every day from now, whenever I upload this one to, I think January 1st is when Valhalla canonically ends, there will be an upload right here on my YouTube channel of this game. So feel free to follow along. It's going to be a fun ride. I'll of course update everybody on the Discord and Twitch appropriately so they can experience it too. But yeah, this is a very special stream. Been putting a lot of prep into this, as you can probably tell by the intro that played earlier, and this spiffy background I made. I'm playing this on Switch, for the record. Like, hello. You can see the Skyward Sword stream that I did shortly before this one. Yeah. Also, you can see that I'm recording this one at 2 in the morning. Most of them are not going to be recorded like that. I just wanted to test this out since I had finished prepping today. I will say an immediate problem with this game is that the intro likes to loop if you don't select anything too quick. Which isn't too bad. I mean, you get to hear this dope intro music. Shout out, you'll probably recognize some of the music if you've been watching my streams, but the soundtrack of this game is frickin' perfection. But I don't want to waste too much of my talking points now. Because, my goodness, I love this game so much. Let's check the settings. Ooh, screen line's on. Alright, retro feel. Always turn the sound effects down so we can hear more of the music. I mean, I do this in every game, but especially this one. Now, we are actually not going to start on new game because the game actually, the devs of this game actually later on updated this game by adding a prologue section that takes place a few days before the start of the game proper. They count, so we're going to be including them. And these are great too, by the way. They don't play like the normal gameplay quite as much, but they're good for like fun story tidbits and stuff. If you are playing this game for the first time, I recommend you don't do this. I recommend you just start new game and then play this afterwards. Just because you kind of appreciate some of the stuff they add in the prologue as a result. But we will be starting with that because day one of the prologue is technically the first in-game... Oh, come on. Game, you're making it hard for me to do my intro. Alright, let's get going. Day one. Oh, okay, December 9th. So that's the day this is going to be uploaded. Greetings to all of you on December 9th, 2024. Assuming I upload it correctly then. And this is our protagonist, Jill, so... We'll be more introduced to Jill as the series goes on. And most of the characters, in fact. Like I said, this isn't the greatest intro to the game, because you're technically supposed to play it afterwards, but again, we're going in chronological order here, so it's like if you watch Lord of the Rings in order, you'd have to watch The Hobbit first, or Star Wars, you'd have to watch the prequels first, so. Evening. Well, at least one of my employees showed up. Huh? What about Gil? He mumbled something about holes and pests and asked for a couple of days off. Business as usual then? Not quite. How so? I mean us, not Gil. Business will be a tad different for the weekend. We got booked. That's a new one. Who made the booking? The Seaf Bar Toy Company. They make toys for dogs. It's their anniversary or something like that. We usually don't reserve the bar. Why do it this time? The clients are adorable. Excuse me? You'll see. Anything special I should know? They'll give you a ticket to trade in for any drink you want. Just do your usual thing. Fair enough. I'll be in my office. Call if you need me. Sure. Well then. Yeah, spoiler alert, what you just saw is like 90% of the gameplay, so there's going to be a lot of talking. Oh, right. And this is how you get the music. You have like a jukebox of like 12 songs and you can put them in. I'm hopefully going to try to keep track of every song so we listen to a couple throughout, but... And you unlock more as you go on. Sorry, I recognize some of these tracks already, so. And this you can pretty much summarize as the main theme of Valhalla. This is like the most iconic one. I think this one's on Spotify actually, so every day is night. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Lord Pumplerum. Excuse me, I'll have a grizzly temple. Hello? A dog. A talking dog. Are you with the Seafar Toy Company? Yeah. Did I arrive too early? No. The clients are adorable. Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, I probably should have prefaced this. This game is set in a bar, in a dystopian cyberpunk future. There is a lot of language in this, and there's a lot of talks about heavy themes in this, so viewer discretion advised in that regard. I typically don't like to curse in my streams, but if that is the dialogue, I am just going to say it, so. A grizzly temple, right? Coming right up. This dog wants a grizzly temple. So basically this is how the bar works. You read the bottom and see what Jill says, and you have to memorize the order, and then you make it according to the instructions. So we're gonna mix 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these. An NPC is going to explain it when we get into the proper game. Again, you're not supposed to play this first technically, so. But we're going to blend it, which means we do it until the little bottle starts hyper shaking. And there we go. There you go. Thanks. This is gonna be a long weekend, isn't it? Hey, is the Bronson extract here produced using organic roots? I don't know that information. Anyone I can talk to about that? Here? Right now? No. But you should have that information on hand. Every BTC certified bar is no different from a fast food chain. We get the same supplies as everyone else. Ask BTC officials if you want to know. But you should, but we don't. But saying that we should over and over is not going to change reality. Give me something with lots of Bronson extract then. Okay. Something with lots of Bronson extract it is. There's one I know here. Yeah, Gut Punch. It has a lot of Bronson extract. And then we press Y to age it. Here. What the hell is this? Your order. This is what Bronson extract tastes like? Sorta, yeah. Well, fuck that noise. It's not worth the effort. No, it's not. Excuse me. Thank God, a person. Well, as much of a person as the designated driver can be. What I mean is, why are there so many dogs? Why dogs? Why? Well, the Corgis created the Seafar Toy Company, and they've been doing a great job, so... A company exclusively run by dogs? Really? And a good one at that. Their only problem is that they have a not-so-discreet preference for hiring Corgis exclusively. I just realized the voice I've given for this character is effectively Alan from Smiling Friends. Uh-oh. Why? Something about being more comfortable around their own kind. Are you with them? Well, I do prefer Corgis, but... No, I mean, are you working with them? Yeah, well, I'm only here because the law requires at least one humanoid on the payroll. Does the law really cover such scenarios? Why take a job like this? Because it means I'm surrounded by corgis all day long. Designated driver roles aside, it's the closest thing to heaven. Although to be fair, I'm not much of a drinker anyway. I see. Well, to each their own. Are you gonna drink anything? Do you have anything non-alcoholic? Let's see what I can fetch you. Did you intend to make a pun? A pun? Never mind. You want something non-alcoholic? Non-alcoholic in this game means anything without the ingredient carmatrine, so this is non-alcoholic, so... because there's no carmatrine in it. This song, does this intro sound like the Mario Kart Wii menu music to anyone else? I've seen this comparison made a lot, so let me know in the comments what you think. Here. Thanks. You sure this isn't alcoholic? Pretty sure. Okay. Listen, I need to know. Is it really going to be only corgis today? Is that all I'm gonna do all night? Serve the same kind of dog over and over? The vast majority of them are Pembroke Welsh corgis. There are a couple of Cardigan Welsh corgis, but the relationship between the two breeds is a tad difficult, so the Cardigans weren't invited. Ah, racial segregation, even in corgis. So yeah, I guess you'll be serving the same kind of dogs all night. No, I mean, isn't there some upper human I might talk to today? There's a woman on staff, but she couldn't come today. Oh boy. Is that a problem somehow? It's not really a problem. We've survived worse than this. Like that time when an AA meeting came here asking for non-alcoholic stuff only. I feel like an AA meeting in a bar is tempting God. I guess that's the joke they're going for, but still. But just thinking about the fact that I'm serving drinks to dogs. At some point, all the choices in my life have led me to serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. Yeah, Jill, well, imagine all the choices in your life leading to you playing a video game where you play as a woman who is serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. Or think of Chat, whose life choices have led to them watching a YouTube video about a guy who's playing a woman who is serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. And then think about the YouTube employees who have to keep this stream up, so... It's one of those moments that makes you want to stop and rethink where your life is going. Do you perhaps not like this job? I do! I love every second of this job, but... dogs... It's like a fashion designer suddenly realizing he's been designing edible underwear. I still don't see what your problem is with the dogs, but I'm not going to force the subject. Well, I'm going to try entertaining myself for a bit. The stuff for playing pool is underneath the table. There are also darts in the box next to the jukebox. Great, thanks for the information. Call if you need another drink. Sure. I'm feeling happy, so I'll get everyone around. Actually, it's a free bar. I won't let you spoil my mood. I want a fringe weaver. I love, like, also the dog names. Like, they're names people would actually make for their dogs. Oh, my throat is gonna hurt doing these streams. Note to self, don't do too many of them in a row. Here you go. Still an awesome day. I forgot about this guy. Yo, what's an alpha male gotta do to get some service? With a name that I will not repeat. What may I serve you? Beer, and quickly! Coming right up. Here you are. Damn, you're a slow piece of shit. Good to know that, incels still exist in the virtual dog world as well. Hey boss, what was the opposite of deja vu again? Jamais vu. Yeah, that. Are you having a premonition? Something like that. That dog felt uncannily familiar. Are you bored? Not really. I was playing with the darts a bit ago. Yeah, this game clearly is not following linear time. A bit ago meaning all of 12 seconds. I thought about playing pool, but the other clients are bum challenged. Sorry if this sounds rude, but why was the dart box so dusty? You're the first person in the year or so I've been here that has actually played with darts. I think even my boss forgot they existed. By the way, how are the dogs as clients? We've had worse. Have you had someone come in and knock chairs to pieces? Yes! She was testing out her new mechanical teeth. She got banned from entering any BTC bar after that. One of the highlights of this game is just Jill just casually mentioning like weird clients they've had like it's a Family Guy cutaway. With anecdotes like those, you'd think serving dogs would feel totally normal. You'd be wrong, because even then we were talking about humans. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've served a dog or two in my time, but they usually come in with someone. And they never talk. Now that I think about it, are these drinks bad for the dogs? Now you worry about that? But no, they aren't. Only cappuccino monkeys are at risk if they drink those chemicals. Oddly specific. Anyway, you want anything to drink? Surprise me, but keep it non-alcoholic. Non-alcoholics. Oh, I forget that the perfumer of a plum in a fedora exists. Very sick reference. Here you go. Thank you. This might sound weird to ask, but they talk through their collars, right? That is right. How do they work? Freaking collars, how do they work? It's not too hard, really. They are just translators. They read through the dog's brains and turn their thoughts into words. Do keep in mind that today's dog breeds have more cognitive capacity than their ancestors. If you put the translators on dogs from a decade ago, they wouldn't work like they do now. Yeah, I read something about that once. I have a question. Why do they wear the small tuxedos? It is good for PR. You don't say. Well, it'll be a bit before we go for the day. Any other questions? Yes. Why the fuck do these dogs want to get drunk? That is a good question, although I countered by saying, why do humans want to get drunk? They see humans do it, and they think it might be fun. Just like teens, then. Now, if you'll excuse me, Satan's helper. What can I serve you? Moon. Excuse me? Moon. A moon blast? Moon. A big moon blast? Moon. Alright then. This dog wants a big moon blast. In case you're wondering, you make drinks big in this game by just doubling the ingredients. You can do it all at once, but sometimes it's just easier to keep track of if you do like 6 and then 6, and yeah. And there we go. Here. Moon. Is that a good moon or a bad moon? A Revisque Picase Lispe. A crevice spike? Sure. Ouye Understandway Ime? I was a kid too. As was I. I was terrible at Pig Latin as a child the few times I tried to do it. As you can probably tell by my butchered attempt to do it that time. Alright, here we go. A crevice spite. It'll knock the drunkenness out of you or knock you out cold. Earhay. Hankstay. Alright, one more drink before we wrap things up. What do you want? I'm not picky. Give me anything. Of course. Anything, he said. And I'll give him something without alcohol since we've been keeping up with that. Oh crap, I accidentally canceled it. There is no time penalty in this game for being slow, for the record. It's not really that kind of game. You only really get scored on if you get the drink correct or not. The game is very, very intentionally laid back. Here you are. Thanks. So, what exactly do you do? Sorry if it's rude to ask. I guess I am what people call an office boy. My duties usually involve looking for things, answering a few calls, that sort of stuff. This being a dog-run company, there are a lot more responsibilities, like getting stuff off of shelves and opening windows. At least they pay well. I see. And how did you end up in that position? Where did you get that offer? My neighbor is the owner of one of the dogs. He told me they needed funds. I wish you could see the air quotes I was doing, chat. Figures. They are celebrating the company's anniversary, right? Yeah, 5 years ago, Free Corgis became dissatisfied with the quality of existing dog toys, so they founded this company. They got the money from their owners, if I remember correctly. I can see that happening. Somehow. The STC is the second biggest dog toy company in the world. Fun fact, they started as the CFAR Toy Development. Ain't that unfortunate? Oh my gosh, I just got that! Cause CFAR Toy Development STD... Oh my gosh. I've played this game through start to finish like 3 or 4 times, and there are still jokes and references I'm not getting until now. That is kind of the beauty of this game. I can't believe I did not figure that out until now. Oh gosh, it's Dorothy. Hello! The bar's favorite sweetheart has arrived. Why are you quiet? I'm waiting for the audience's cheers to stop. This isn't a sitcom. Ah, honey, how innocent. Excuse me, you are... I'm the lovely Dorothy Hayes at your Wait, you're a Lilum. Not at your service, then. Rude. Huh? Don't be rude to other clients. She's kind of a regular here. Kind of. I've been coming here religiously for the past 3 months now. 3 months. I come here to see your charming face and you just say I'm kind of a regular? For shame, honey.
For shame.
I'm sorry, I guess.
Nothing a free drink won't solve.
Won't do.
Huh? You playing hard to get?
Even if I wanted to give you a drink, we're booked for the whole weekend.
Don't you think you should at least put a sign out front or something?
Hey, I only found out myself just a few minutes ago. What is the timeline? A few minutes ago? Deal had time to... Oh, spoiler alert, they revealed the dude's name is Deal later on, but he had time to play darts and do all that, but it's only been a few minutes. She can have one of my tickets if you are okay with it. I see no problem.
Oh, you're so sweet. If you were at least 40% organic, I would give you a discount.
You can see now, looking at this, those of you who have been on my Twitch channel probably recognize this as my PogChamp emote that I use for followers. Fun fact, I actually contacted the devs on Discord asking if I could use that as an emote, and they actually responded and gave me permission, so shout out to the devs. Discount? You don't need to know.
So, who booked you? This guy?
The CFAR Toy Company.
What do they do?
They create dog toys.
Oh, lovely!
It's also run by dogs.
Oh, don't joke like that.
Think I'd kid about something like that?
You mean that if I turn around I'd see dogs?
Yeah, didn't you see them when you came in?
I just entered without looking anywhere else but the bar.
You look troubled.
I'm not too much of a dog person. I even charge extra if my clients want it doggy style.
Doggy, you don't need to know.
I'm gonna take this ticket and turn it in next Monday. I'm leaving right now.
The ticket would have expired by then, though. She looks like the kind of girl that will hold you to your promise regardless. We will see more of Dorothy later, chat, and a little more will be explained, don't worry. But yes, Dorothy is one of the more interesting characters in this game. Is that obvious? Well, I have to gather the cabs outside. Keep it up, bartender. Good night. Yeah, you too. Good night. Come again. Alright, sirs, the night's over. You have kennels you need to return to. All done? Yeah. Boss, how do you end up being booked by dogs? I know some dogs myself. Huh. And you told me we're booked the whole weekend, right? That's right. Please bear with it. We're all doing our part after all. Yeah. Well, I gotta go for today. Bye. Take care. Oh crap, I forgot in the I forgot in the prologue they immediately jump into the next day. Hold on. There we go. Alright, chat. That was day 1 of Daily Valhalla. I will see you guys tomorrow for day 2. Until then, guys, take care. This is Jam Plays Games. Bye-bye.